Hello, everybody. Welcome back. This is your tropical update for June 19th. We're currently watching Tropical Storm Alberto, which was potential Tropical Cyclone 1, and before that, Invest 91L, making its way towards Mexico, where it will make landfall today or tomorrow, as well as two areas of interest one southwest of Bermuda, northeast of the Bahamas, as well as another area of interest in the Gulf of Mexico itself. As we see right here, we are still looking at moderate risks, moderate impacts in Mexico and Texas and Mexico, both due to rain, a little bit of storm surge concerns as well. Although you'll see later, I dropped the storm surge risk from moderate down to slight because I really don't think storm surge is the main concern. The main concern by far with the system is going to be the flooding impacts, the rainfall associated with the storm as far north as Louisiana. You'll now see areas near New Orleans now included in a minimal risk due to that rainfall, and coastal flood warnings and advisories are in place as far north as Louisiana at this point in time. Here's Alberto, as we can see here, starting to look like a tropical cyclone finally. So that's why it is Tropical Storm Alberto now as of this evening. And again, it'll be making landfall in Mexico, slowly moving inland. Flooding, again, we're looking at 5 to 10, isolated 15, maybe even more in portions of the mountains of Mexico. Storm surge 2 to 4 feet, winds to 50 miles an hour. We're currently around 40 or so. The pressure down to 995 millibars as measured by the airplanes. And a few tornadoes are possible in southern Texas as this storm makes its way inland. Again, we're looking at an early morning to midday landfall in Mexico. As the tropical storm will quickly dissipate again due to those Mexican mountains that exist. Again, as we can see here, those mountains, you see those heavier rainfalls, your red and your pinks, as well as a significant amount of rain in South Texas, which has already received a bunch of rain throughout the day today. And as we look at this, the storm surge forecast has not changed. We're looking at 2 to 4 feet of storm surge from Sargent to Sabine Pass in Texas. And again, storm surge possible as far north as Louisiana as well, and into southern Texas into northern Mexico as well. Tropical storm forest winds are possible and already occurring over southern Texas, as well as, of course, northeastern Mexico, and those will continue inland, perhaps into the middle of Mexico by tomorrow morning, but after that, we aren't expecting much else. Again, the tornado risk from the Storm Prediction Center is at a slight risk of tornadoes, 5% from Corpus Christi and Brownsville in those areas, 2% all the way up to Houston and San Antonio. These are two areas of interest that we're watching. Again, not much more to say about the system. 20% chance of formation within the next 48 hours of the system off the coast of Florida. And then we're looking at 30% chance within the next 7 days of the system in the Gulf of Mexico, which will potentially form after Alberto clears out of the area. So we'll continue to monitor both of these systems, although there's really no sense in me talking in more detail about these storms at this time. So again, the main concern is Alberto bringing rain to Texas and Mexico and impacts as far north as Louisiana. That's all for now. Chris Sixon of Northern Media.